Dr. Craig Smiley here, and I want to talk to you about hamstring stretching. So, very common stretching method that many of us have been exposed to is you sit down and you bend and you reach as far as you touch your toes. Try and go as far as you can. I remember doing this in my kines class, my first one I ever took back in 1996. You know, yes, you'll get some hamstring range in there, but what you're doing is getting a lot of back flexibility. For instance, I can go that far without even really touching my hamstrings. You can see from that angle I can go past my toes. I can stretch my hamstrings just a little bit if I do it properly. I can't reach my toes anymore. If I go that far, my hamstrings are so engaged I can't even pull on my back. So, how can I stretch my hamstrings really well and get there quite consistently? I find the best way to do it isn't by sitting down, it's by standing up. Take one leg up and you put them up one at a time. We'll start with this leg, just to show you. Now, your hamstring muscle attaches at your buttock here, bottom of your pelvis, and it comes in and it crosses the knee. So this creates a bending motion at your knee, and it creates a bending motion at your hip. All that we need to do then is straighten our knee and just bend our pelvis just a little bit. Believe it or not, I am now fully stretching my pelvis. That motion I'm not, that motion I am. Hard to see, right? I only move my pelvis about that much. So let me do it a little more exaggerated so I can show you what I'm doing. If I do it like that, not stretching. If I do it like that, I am. So I'm tipping my pelvis back, no stretch. Tipping my pelvis forward, stretch. Notice my shoulders and my head aren't moving. This is a back stretch. That is a hamstring stretch that is quite accurate and quite well. Now you notice my facial expression. You can make it tight. Stretches shouldn't hurt, they should stretch. So if it's stretching so much that it hurts, you can back it off a little bit. Now there are variations that you can do, and I'm going to change my camera angle just so I can show you the variations better. So from here, again, this is just me square up, doing the stretch. Now I can take this and I can bring my leg over a little more without moving my body and do exactly the same thing. That's going to change the stretch a little bit. I can bring my leg further out without moving my body. That will change the stretch again. I can also put my leg right back in front of me and I can rotate the leg out, do the stretch again, just tipping the pelvis, take it off, and I can tip the foot in and do the stretch again, and that totally changes it again. Now, here's the keys. Keep the leg straight. Just tip the pelvis. You don't have to move the body. Have a nice stable area to work with so that you're nice and safe. And every stretch should be held for 40 seconds. The first 20 seconds, it takes the muscle just to engage and start to be able to relax. It's the 20 seconds after that where you're getting the stretching effect. So minimum 40 seconds, not 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Stopwatches work really well. Do both sides and do one stretch one side, one stretch the other. If you do any alterations like the angles I showed, alternate side to side instead of doing all one side and then all the other side. It works much better for the muscles. Alright, that's hamstring stretching for today. If you need any help, come on down to the office or get in touch with me. I'd love to help you find someone close to you who can give you a hand. And have fun stretching your hammies. Take care.